How you doing?
Hello, is this Dazzle?
Yeah, it's Dazzle.
Yes, how you doing? I want to know if I can book a reading or if you're available for a reading.
Yes, always. What's on your mind?
Okay, so I think my baby father's sleeping with the girl next door.
What?
And yes, because she always looking at me funny. She never really speak. But every time I'm with him, it's like she speak and be giggly, like doing this like a side eye thing. I think it's like a woman's intuition thing. He say I'm tripping, but I know I'm not. He don't do nothing for me, nothing for my kids. And the other day, I found like a Gucci receipt in his armrest, and just coincidentally, she had like some
Alright, we're
Gucci
gonna
shoes
figure
on.
it. Hello, everybody. It's your girl DazzledatTarot, and I'm back from a long vacation. And just to let you guys know, I am an intuitive reader. I love reading on celebrities, YouTubers. I do personal readings, all types of stuff. So please like, comment, and subscribe to all my videos. And hit the notification bell to make sure you're always live and you come in with me, okay? Okay, so let's get this shit started. First of all, I got married. You see this? I got married on Friday at 11:30. So I'm married. I'm very married. I had a good time. So I'm back at it again. I had to give myself some time to just embrace the whole wife thing. So now this week I have to worry about getting my name changed. I'm waiting for my marriage license to come in the mail, things like that. So, what else? I passed my road test, so I finally got my driver's license. And guess what, you guys? I've been driving. I drove all around town today by myself. I was like, oh my God, right? But anyway, let's get into some real tea here, okay? Some real tea. I'm gonna just get some tea going on. Let me see. Let's start. Again, everyone, please subscribe to my channel. And you can follow me on Dazzle That Tarot on Instagram. You can hit the like button coming into the chat. Hit the notification bell to become a notification gang member. And for private readings, you know where to hit me at jellome123@gmail.com. Or you can DM me at Dazzle That Tarot on Instagram. So let's get into this. We're going to start with this story first. Now, I don't know if you guys know about who this person is or this whole story, but let's start and let's get into it. First of all, let me make sure you guys see this. Okay, so first of all, is teen girls charged with carjacking and murder and death of in murder death of Uber Eats driver in Washington D.C. I live in D.C., right? So I heard about this story. It's two teenage African American females. One lived in Fort Washington, the other one lived in Southeast D.C. And basically, they, tried to carjack him, and basically it resulted in his death. So the two teenage girls charged in the death of an Uber Eats driver in Washington, D.C. are due back in court Wednesday. The girls, ages 13 and 15, have been charged with felony murder and armed carjacking following the death of a 66-year-old Muhammad Anwar of Springfield, Virginia, okay? So basically, during this carjacking, they was carjacking him for some dumb reason because they want to ride. Basically, they want to do a joyride, whatever. But it's like when he tried to get them out his car, basically, like he wouldn't let go, and and they basically lost control, and they flipped the car over. But the whole thing was crazy because they watched that man on the ground. On the ground or whatever, and he not breathing. And the best thing y'all can say is, "Oh, I left my cell phone. I gotta go back and get my phone," and then y'all run away. So I'm like, what? Okay. So first of all, I did a pre-reading, and I thought it would be cool to put the 3 cards that I got for the reading up on the screen like that, so you guys can follow what I'm saying, right? Or you guys can have some visuals for all of this. But it's so funny because, of course, he is the king of wands. He's the 66-year-old immigrant was actually a very hard worker. He had just moved in. Now I don't know if he just moved to the United States, but he's been working really hard. And that's why he was an Uber Eats driver as well. So that's probably why he didn't want to let the car go, because at the end of the day, it's something that he really worked hard for, and he'd be damned if somebody take it. And it's so funny that's on the next, that's all the way over here, this Hierophant in reverse. Of course, they were out of order, inappropriate, fucked up, right? And it's so crazy because it's right next to the pictures, and I just noticed that, right? Basically, what they did was out of order and messed up, and they are going to get found guilty. But the in-between part, though, what I will tell you guys, this is nothing but pushing your will, like forcing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or forcing things to go your way, or forcing whatever you want to happen. To be honest with you, if they wanted the car, they could have did it the easy way. They could have, not the easy way. Well, it is easier to just go get a job, or to, save up, or, wait until you're older. It is easier than just, doing this, killing somebody and going to jail. That would have been better, right? Less problems for everybody. But I feel like, I don't know. I remember talking on I was on the bus with somebody, and we was talking about the conversation. We was having a conversation about what happened, and they was like, who do you blame? I said, I blame them kids. Because at the end of the day, that 13 and 15-year-old know right from wrong, and can't nobody tell me no different. I don't care about how society is. I don't care about your parents. To be honest with you, fat meat is greasy. Heat is hot. You know who to talk to crazy and who not to talk to crazy. And you know right from wrong. So they knew damn well that was messed up. And the best thing they can say is, oh, let me come back. Oh, I left my phone. I got to go get my phone. Go back and get your phone while somebody laying on the ground dying, and then run off. So, nah, they do deserve the time, whatever time they're going to get, and they are going to get some time, apparently. So let's go ahead on and just get the energy surrounding these two little girls. I don't even want to touch on his energy because he's innocent. They took from him. He has passed away, and at the end of the day, look at that. That was an injustice, and it was this devil energy, right? Because basically, he passed away, and basically, I don't want to really pull on the energy of that, right? But we're gonna talk about these kids. Why was these kids stealing cars? That's what I want to know. What was the point of them stealing the car and then leaving him for dead? Give me the energy surrounding this. 1, 2, 3. And I think they tased him as well. But let's see. Well, of course, the cards I'm going to talk about is foundational. This is cracks in the foundation. So whatever, their family had going on, there's cracks in the foundation, right? Also, you have the 7 of Wands. This is stand your ground, right, on why they're taking it, right? Then the Death card, transformation. Then the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Let's see. Then the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Then the Queen of Swords, then the Judgment. Okay, so basically what I'm going to tell you is, look, it's foundational. They was around here at one point. They felt like it was them against the world. They felt like, what's up, Miss Waverly Cakes? Girl, what's up? I told you I got married. But yeah, if they felt like it was them against the world, they felt like they had to stand their ground. They felt like, they had to, you know what I'm saying? They had to defend themselves in a sense when he actually got the car, tried to get the car back from them. And then this actually resulted in the death, and it says death. But it also means transformation too. So basically, this actually, the energy, honestly, this was meant to happen. This will forever change their lives though. Because the problem is, when I get all the way over here, the problem is the obstacle is the Queen of Swords. This is someone of wisdom, okay? This is wisdom right here for them, right? This is somebody who's been through a lot, but they're mature, right? They're mature. But this means that they were immature, so this is going to make them grow up, okay? Sometimes it takes something to make you grow up. Really, with this 9 of Cups in the reverse, they're not going to. The advice is that, look, this is a wish fulfillment in the reverse. That means they're not going to get what they wanted. They're not. They're not. Whatever they wanted in life that, will make them happy, they're not going to get it, right? The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This tells me that they were bad with money, right? Or they want to get things for nothing. That's what that was. That was the whole influence about it. They don't know how to get money, or they're bad at managing the little money that they did get from their parents or whatever. But also, they don't want to work for nothing. Okay, and that Judgment card, that's the end right there. That was Judgment, right? That means it led them straight to jail, if you ask me. But this is all transformative for them in a sense. So they're going to have to grow up, and they're going to grow up in jail. You see this Queen of Swords facing this Judgment card, and it's like a blockade right there, right? So that means they're going to show up in jail to me. They're going to grow up in jail. They're going to mature in jail. So they was not going to mature any other way. Okay, so that's how I feel about that. And that's what I got from that. So that's sad, but true. So let's see this. Let's get the next reading going on here. Who's next? Let's talk about Saweetie and Quavo's elevator incident. Let's talk about the incident. First of all, Saweetie and Quavo got a elevator fight leaked, online. And basically it shows Saweetie hitting Quavo and trying to snatch his Call of Duty bag. And basically he ended up pushing her and taking the bag and, on the elevator and stuff. So I wonder if I can play it, but I don't think I can play it. But y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So I did a reading on that. I did a pre-reading on that, and those are the 3 cards that I got. I got the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. Honestly speaking, that whole elevator incident, I'm gonna tell you right now, even though Quavo is an Aries, he had the energy of the Knight of Swords. This is somebody who literally, you know what I'm saying, is he's good when he does it logical. He's not really good with the emotional side of it, right? But this is fast communication, all types of stuff, right? So I think he cut that shit off fast. He ran from her fast, all right? I think he stopped dealing with her in a way. And honestly, for real, with that Page of Cups, I got that from the last reading for her. And she's a Cancer. And she can be a little childish in the reverse, because that is the sign of naivety, right? You know what you're seeing. You're acting like you don't want to see what it is. This relationship is over, or is on the brink of being over. And that's around the time that happened. And they just didn't want to see it like that. And she was getting strung along in a sense. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, she was, right? But the relationship was over, and she was being naive about it. She just wanted to put on her little blinders and act like, no, this isn't happening. But yes, that's happening. And guess what? He was not emotionally available for her. He had a hard time juggling her feelings. He ain't had time to deal with that or whatever. So that's what it was. The relationship was over. Okay. So that's why he cheated. He cheated because he was already out the door. That's what that was. Okay, so let's get into it though about this elevator incident. They want to say that Quavo started it. Did Quavo start the fight? The verbal fight. Let's do the verbal fight and then the physical fight. Did Quavo start the verbal fight? And did he start the physical fight? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. This Injustice card popped up. That's the Justice in the reverse. That's the 7 of Cups. That's the Ace of Wands. That's the Hermit in the reverse. The Princess of Swords in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And the 7 of Wands in the reverse. No, he did not, but he had to defend himself. First of all, this was an injustice that was going on. Now, maybe Miss Saweetie with the 7 of Cups was a little bit confused, okay? Maybe she had it confused. Maybe she didn't know what route to go. Maybe she was getting frustrated and having to make a choice, right? Because she knew this relationship was over, right? And all the many other women that he probably had, right? And then this injustice card, like, to me, this is somebody not owning up to what they did wrong, to me, when it comes to her. And I really do feel like this Ace of Wands, I feel like, you know, she took that in her own hands. This is the start of action, but it's nails, like female nails here. I think that she started that. Okay. And I think honestly, the Hermit card in the reverse, this is not going from this is not taking good advice, right? Like not taking good advice, not listening to yourself, right? Like, oh, I shouldn't do that. So I feel like it was her who hit him first, and I feel like she started that argument. I think she did, because then this comes up as this influence card, the Princess of Swords. See, whole time, let me go back to this Hermit in the reverse. They could have been over. She knew this relationship was over, but she didn't want to see it that way. It's like you want to fight for it. And then this Princess of Swords in the reverse, it's malicious though. So I feel like she went on the internet, like after everything was said and done, to put the extra maliciousness in, because this is a cunning individual. Saweetie's not that sweet to me. I don't care what nobody says. This thing with this fortune in the reverse, this is a stroke of bad luck. And most of these cards are in the reverse. So this means tell me that he didn't start it, but she did. But he had to defend himself. He had to speak up for himself. And he does still have to speak up for himself. Because to be honest with you, the relationship was over, but she felt jaded. That's how that was. She didn't want to think it was over, and she was feeling jaded. I think that's the right word for that. So let's go into the next one. Let's talk about Lil Nas X, okay? Lil Nas X, what was it? Montero, Call Me By Your Name or something, right? So y'all already know he was twerking on Satan. Twerking on Satan, okay? So basically, I want to get the energy surrounding this video for him. I'm not going to go into details about it because y'all already know what it was. And then he has like some shoes, some Satan shoes with some blood in it. And now currently he's being dragged on the internet because his old troll pages and tweets have resurfaced. And it's him talking about Blue Ivy, talking like some sadistic stuff, even to the extent of talking about raping, molesting his little cousin that's 3 or something like that. Just crazy stuff, right? And then before I get there though, I want to talk about this whole energy surrounding this video, right? So initially what I got initially when I did the pre-reading, you see that 9 Pentacles, that's the back of the deck energy. But what I got really was, to me, I feel like this was about a relationship. Okay. I feel like it was about the relationship. I feel like he felt jaded, or this is like a mama's boy to me. I feel like he sat there and was moping around in his feelings, so he caused controversy. I also feel like with this Ace of Swords in the reverse, I also feel like the fact that, like, this is him forcing his opinions and forcing things, doing the most. I also feel like it's a bit of clouded judgment. I also feel like what he thought that he would get from this, he didn't get. He got it initially, but like he got a little bit more problems when it came to his tweets that came out later. But also, I really do feel like it's the thing of attention. All this was attention seeking and woe is me seeking or whatever. Like basically, oh, I came out and oh, I'm gay and oh, da. But really, it's because that man does not want him. It's somebody that don't want him. That's exactly what happened. Somebody that he stopped talking to. And with this King of Pentacles right here as the influence, honestly, Lil Nas is an Aries. And the King of Pentacles is what? I don't think it's an Aries. It's an earth sign. It's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or whatever. But I'm just saying it's an earth sign, right? So, but it talks about money, big bank, right? So maybe it could be, it's either A, he's doing, I mean, of course, it's all trolling anyway, and it's good publicity, bad publicity is still publicity. It's that, and point of it's whoever that he was in love with too, in a sense. So maybe it's that too. But this is somebody stressing and worrying though, right? And this is somebody having shit on their mind, right? Or thinking about stuff too hard. So I feel like with these cards right here, I think that maybe the anxiety comes from him being gay, but it's more so like a relationship that ended. It's more so about what was me and his little anxiety and stuff like that, and basically forcing his opinion, forcing his will, causing controversy, getting money from it. And right here, ooh, that would be cool. And right here, to be honest with you, with this page of swords in the reverse, this person, he is somebody that talk a lot of mess. He's very manipulative, very cunning, and like I said, he's childish. He's childish. He's a mama's boy. He sits there and mopes in his feelings. Okay, that's what that is, right? So you're gonna take the opportunity to troll and cause controversy because somebody didn't want you. Right, but over there in the back of that deck, though, and that with that 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, that talks about getting ahead from ill-gotten gains too. So I feel like that's probably why he trolls. Okay, that's the trolling of it all. It's all a big troll. It's all a big troll, and he's using it for his advantage. So let me see what I'm getting for this. After I did that little pre-reading, so let me get the other energies, right? So they want to talk about demonic forces and things like that. So let's talk about this. What is the energy, the spiritual energy surrounding Lil Nas X's video, right? Okay, so let's say people are saying that, it's a lot of symbolism, it's a lot of demonic forces at work, all types of stuff like that. So let's do this reading. Give me the energy. Is it demonic forces? Is he basically calling on demonic forces and stuff? Like 1, 2, 3. Oh, the moon card. This is deceptive energy right here. This is everything is not what it seems, and you need to wait a while because then the sun will come out and it illuminate. So this talks about deceptiveness, doing things in the dark. Okay. What else? This also talks about transformation. This death card, right? So, okay, so you have 2 major arcana cards up, right? Then this talks about the 8 of Cups. Okay. Then this talks about the 2 of Swords in the reverse. What else do we have here? We have the Princess of Wands. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have the Star card. Okay. So, okay, we got some. I feel like, look. I feel like it's a bit of a troll, but when because I got that deceptive energy, right? But then we talk about this death card and then this transformative card and then walking away from things that does not serve you emotionally. So I don't feel like it's, let's see. If he would have been calling on demonic forces, and we're talking about the moon card, and I'm looking at these cards, and I'm looking at the stars and everything else like that. I feel like who is calling my phone? Hold on, you guys. As soon as I get into something. Hello? So if we're calling on demonic forces and stuff, in a sense, this is him aligning himself, right? This is him like doing work in a sense, if you want to put it in that way. So I feel like in a way, this can be divinely guided to do it, but maybe it's also him letting go of certain behaviors. but not having a choice though. This is not trapped making a decision. So I think he might have, but I don't feel like it's necessarily that because he chose a lot. So I feel like he was sitting there manifesting what he wanted to manifest. Or maybe he wanted to do some spell work to manifest some things. That's how I feel. Right? But the problem is, because this is the obstacle, there's something that he's not getting as far as money. So maybe it's the money part. I feel like it's money. So he was manifesting money. And the way he did it was by being deceptive. Okay? Because bad publicity is good publicity or whatever, right? And also with this over here, with this Princess of Wands, this is a new creative thing. So I feel like, and he's an Aries, right? So I feel like that's him being creative and him being his trolling ass self. And basically that's him manifesting what he wants. But the problem is he might lose some things in the process. So if it's about him doing that, I don't necessarily feel like it's the devil. I just feel like he used that to manifest what he wanted. That's how I feel about it. Because then you have the star card, this wish fulfillment card, things aligning and coming together. Okay? Leaving what doesn't serve you to align and come together and be the star that you are. Right? So I feel like there's deception in here. But it's your choice to think that if he was being demonic. I mean, in a sense, it is demonic. If you want to see it that way, but the way I'm getting it, it's like manifesting and aligning yourself. Like, I feel like that. But let's see. And the last thing. All this controversy, though. Let's see. Maybe I can say it a better way. Did he sign any type of pact or make a deal with the devil? 1, 2, 3. The Hermit card. This is an isolation card, right? This is going into your higher self, right? So I don't feel like he did that. I feel like it has more to do with something that he's emotionally unsatisfied about. And basically, it's a bunch of hurt. So I don't feel like it's a devil per se. No. Okay. But I know he did it for you guys to. He was doing things to get a reaction. It's a reaction. So that's what I'm going to say. Huh? Yeah, he sure did. But let me go ahead on and sum this up, y'all. I think I'm done. But I can go back online later on and I'm going to do some readings. If not later on, probably tomorrow. But I have to get started with doing my monthly tarot readings on my Instagram. So I'll see you guys later. Okay? So only thing I got is somebody doing things from ill-gotten gains. So, before I even end this, I just want y'all to know that. So he, for the most part, be trolling. Okay? So I wouldn't really believe everything about that. But, in the same token, good publicity, bad publicity is still publicity. Anyway, I'm going, you guys. Peace, peace, peace. And it's raining out here, too. It's raining. I'll be tired. I don't be feel like being bothered. But, all right, peace.